Hello, Choice Landscape Supply. My name is Naso Georgalis and I work with Epilysis Solutions in Charlotte. And as you might already know, we are a marketing agency. As I told you yesterday over the phone, we are working with landscaping material companies all over the country. And I was doing some research in your area and I came across your website. I figured I'd give you guys this quick little video to give you 3 tips on how you guys can beat out your competition online, and I'll show you some of the things I can see that's working well for you and also what's working well for your competition. So I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time either. So if by the end of this video you like what you hear and you'd like to know more about how Epilysis Solutions can grow your business and help bring on new customers, give me a call and we can chat. If not, no big deal. Take the tips that I've given you today and use them for your company and see how they work out for you. Only thing I'm asking you is to give me some feedback on this video once you're done. And so let's get started. The 3 different topics that we're going to cover today is content, citations, and backlinks. Starting with the content, we mean anything that's on your front page, including the pictures. The pictures are saved with a name, so that is also considered to be content, and that is readable by the search engines. So, for instance, here we can say save images. So one thing that we can see from your pictures is that there was no name given them. So that's not something that helps your ranking. Let's move on. So the content in our front page should be typically around 1500 words, which although might sound a bit wordy, it is what your front page should have in terms of word count, to allow you to work with some keywords or key phrases that people are going to be using to search your business or search for someone that offers your services. So the first tip that I want to give you guys is that you have to make sure that you have more relevant keyword-rich content that's unique on your front page so that the search engines can help get your company rank as high as possible. And unfortunately, content is something that web designers overlook, or they are not aware of its importance. I don't know what the deal is. But as I said earlier, a website, it's not an Instagram page, and a website needs nice and unique content that includes keywords in order for it to rank higher. Your website, as I see, it's relatively new, and that's why if we go to Ahrefs, our tool that we're using, we only see that you're ranking for one keyword. So you're probably less than 3 months, not older than, your website is not more than 3 months old. But anyway, let's move forward. The second thing that I want to go over with you guys is citations. And if I do a search here in Google, basically about landscaping materials in your area, the first thing that you're going to see with most of these types of searches is ads that are located here. This is not the case in our search with you, so we can move forward. And if we see on page 1, following the search query, we will first find the map section. In order for you to get in there, you are on the second place. This has to do with citations, and naturally you will ask yourself, what are citations and how do I get them, right? Well, a citation is essentially your business name, address, and phone number listed into different directories all throughout the internet. And a good way to describe what a directory is is, for example, Facebook or Yellow Pages or Yelp or any of these online sources or websites that give business owners the opportunity to list their business information and to provide them with another way of attracting new customers. So what would be tip number 2 is that just with citations, in order for us to beat out your competition, you just need to go out there and find all the different directories that your competition is listed in. And then you want to try to get in those same directories, because if it works for them, it's going to work for you. You are currently overranked by Carolina Landscape Supply, which doesn't even exist right now because these guys have been taken over by another company. If we click the website, there is no website here, but because it outranks it, because you will see later why. But here are things that we can work better on, so you can easily, with our help, can be on the top, and not to worry about anybody who is coming, because believe me, these guys will smell blood and they will come after you in order to rank higher. Okay, so let's see. You don't want to stop there. In order for you to really beat out your competition, and in order to make sure that you're doing what they're doing, and then adding a little bit more, that's the kind of what matters most as how you rank your company in the maps. So that was tip number 2. And the third thing now that I want to go over with you is backlinks. And backlinks have to do with the organic section found underneath the maps. And basically what a backlink is just a website that is sending a link back to your page. And so that that could be a local news company that did a story on you, and then they link the story back to your website to give their readers an opportunity to go and check out your business online and to possibly book services with you. So using a tool that we pay more than almost $800 a month to have it as an agency, we get a good idea of what's working well for you and what's not. As we said earlier, because your website is obviously relatively new, there is not sufficient data in Ahrefs in order for us to see your ranking, and but we can see. So basically, the only thing, as we said earlier, is we have your organic keywords, which is 1. But if we look at the link that I told you earlier, that it doesn't even exist right now because it was taken over by another company, you see that it has 109 links, 13 referring domains, and it ranks for 16 organic keywords. And so it attracts around 65 people a month. This is not 100% accurate, but it gives us the right information we can understand. So just like you want to make sure with your website that you are ranking, you have more backlinks, you have more referring domains, and you have more keywords that you are ranking for. And it is basically just like citations with the backlinks. You want to make sure that you are in more places. Currently, the most accurate and up-to-date information is going to come from your Google Analytics if you have set it up correctly. But what I can tell from here is that I get an idea where your traffic is coming from based on your position here. Here you're ranking first because of your Facebook, not because of your website, as we said, it's relatively new, and you have all these guys following behind in short distance and looking forward to take your place here, which you have to protect. I'm sorry for that. And so if we go and we can check that the words that the other guys are ranking for, we can see what they are, and what you should do in your website. You should start using those words in order for you to be able to be on top of the competition. Basically that's all I had to say to you. In order for you to see another website, for instance, Yardworks Landscape, look, they have 264 backlinks, 60 referring domains, and about 1,000. They're ranking for 1,000 words, and they are attracting 506 people a month, which is a lot. And you can be there with the right help if you want to attract that audience, if you want to have that traffic in your website that it's going to reflect in your sales. And if you like the information that you see, and as I said, you'd like to know more about how Epilysis Solutions can help grow your business and bring you guys some more new customers, reach out to me and we can chat. If not, no big deal. Enjoy the free tips that I've given you, and just if you wouldn't mind giving me some feedback on how I did on this video. Thank you for your time, and you guys have a great month. Thank you.